Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be a brave noob world featuring a 2v2 here on Nightscape, the latter edition. Team North is going to be a red Terran player, part of the Falcon Paladin clan. It's going to be CrestForever. And his teammate, the Blue Zerg player, Rocker. If you want to join the Falcon Paladin clan in the EU or America server, go ahead and join the Discord. I'll put a link in the description. Ask for a clan manager, and they will get you set up. Bottom, we've got Team South. We've got REM, a blue Terran player, and his teammate, a purple Protoss player named AlviNec. AlviNec? AlviNec. All right, so it's going to be a Terran Zerg team versus a Protoss Terran team. Ooh, so Zerg is kind of at a disadvantage in 2v2, I feel like, because they need 3 bases to keep up with the 2-base economy and unit production of Protoss and Terran. And on this map, 3rd base right here, but it's super, I don't know, I feel like it's super far away, but at least it's still basically in the same base. Okay, so this map is not as bad as other maps for teams. Anyway, thank you Snipermonkey for screening my Brave Noob World replays. You only got one in the last couple of weeks here. So if you want me to cast your Brave Noob World replay, just make sure it's bronze or silver and send it to Snipermonkey in the email address in the description. Don't send it to me. Send it directly to Snipermonkey. I guarantee he will watch it, he will enjoy it, and then let me know which ones are suitable for casting. With Brave Noob World, we're looking for things that are learning experiences and stuff we can laugh at a little bit, good-naturedly. And other than that, just make sure it's bronze or silver. All right, saturating the gas here. Rocker, there we go. Saturating the gas is Rocker. A little bit late, but that's okay. We are Brave Noob Worlding it here today. 2 gate into Cybernetics core opening here. 2 Stalkers, maybe 2 Adepts. I think Stalkers. Stalkers do fairly well. Maybe Adepts. Against a Terran Zerg team. And we've got a 2 racks into Command Center opening here from REM. So I feel like, yeah. Oh, Zealots. Okay. Alright, well, Zealots will force the Zerg to make a lot of Zerglings. Zerglings that he does not want to make. And Marines have a hard time killing them. So are this going to be an aggressive opening or a defensive opening? Reaper. So Reaper and Zealots. 2 Reapers and 2 Zealots with 2 Stalkers as the follow-up. Alright, man, so what do we have for defense here? We've got a Queen. Got another Queen. We've got a lair, super fast lair here on the way from Rocker. I wonder what he's up to there. We've got a factory and 2 starports on the way here from CrestForever. Okay, so where's other Zealot? There he is. He's a little bit behind. It's cool. He's going to join the party. They're going to wait for him. So yeah, actually, this is going to be pretty effective. I mean, mainly because CrestForever doesn't have anything. If he had a handful of Marines here, it'd be pretty good for him. Ooh, Kitty 8 shard. Boo! Making a couple of those SCVs fly. Is he going to fight? SCVs are actually do. Ooh, they trapped one of the Reapers and killed him. Did they kill the other one too? Ho, ho, ho! Okay. Oh, no, there were other Reapers out here. They were trying to kill a Zealot there. I'm a little bit blind. It's okay. It's fun. Yeah, this is why. This is why you got to have something in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. If you're a Terran player, make your own Reaper. Like, make a couple Marines. Throw down a bunker because if you got nothing, and especially in a 2v2, there's odds are that something's going to show up and try to kill you. If you're not ready for that, it's a bad time. Rocker here also, he never got Ling speed. So it turns out, oh my gosh, AlviNec's up here killing stuff too. Yeah, I mean, we're going Roaches, which, okay, good. Roaches are going to be fine against these Stalkers, really good against these Zealots, really good against, well, the Reapers too here. A Siege Tank pops out from CrestForever, and that's going to be, I mean, not the best thing against Zealots, but if the Zealot's on hold position, it's fantastic. This guy, man, he's the only remaining unit from his little early attack squad here. He's got 6 kills, which is pretty good, but there's Roaches out now. And what are we doing? Battle Cruiser? Oh, Banshees. Banshee opening from CrestForever. So he took some losses there. 23 SCVs died. Brutal. But he does have 14, which is like not the end of the world. He's just, you know, in last place in worker count. But there's worse things. There's worse things to be. You could have like 2 workers remaining, and then you're just a very, very, very sad panda. Like I said, REM had a second base. He's had that for a while. I'm surprised he's just now landing it. But again, Silver Bronze League game, so I bet he was just busy macroing on the other side, or microing rather, on the other side. Not really macroing over here, is he? Yeah, microing on the other side, and this actually hurts him. Getting this out as late as it is going to be a problem. Getting a starport of his own, has a handful of Marines here too. He has not reactored or tech labbed his barracks, which you want to do. If you just want to make Marines or, I guess, Reapers, then reactor that sucker up. But if you want to make Marauders, you're going to need the tech lab, right? So there's just no reason to have a naked Brax in StarCraft 2. Just none whatsoever, unless you're going for like a 3 racks opening. Ooh, Rocker is going Nidus. I thought maybe the early lair indicated Nidus, and it is. What's the reaction? I don't know if they see this, man. It's in vision for them, but do you see it on your screen is another question. So holy smokes, REM has got exactly 10 Marines and a Reaper here. On the other side, it's not a lot either from the Protoss. Got a couple Stalkers, a couple Sentries, and a couple Zealots. Yeah, this is not good. This is really bad news for Team South all of a sudden. Yeah, Niduses are one of those things that are really, really good at the lower leagues. Very good at the high leagues, too. We see pros use them, which means they're good. But, man, watching it happen at a lower league, just the odds of your enemy recognizing what's happening here, pretty low. Stalkers do bonus damage versus armor, so they do pretty well against Roaches, especially if they outnumber them, like this situation. So, damage done. Our guy, REM, did end up losing 11 SCVs, 13 SCVs. Not the end of the world here. More Roaches coming out, trying to avoid the Liberator Circle of Doom. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, stutter step in there. Actually, they're not moving away. So, yeah, you really want to be kiting here if you're the Stalkers and stutter stepping forward if you're the Roaches. And well-kited Stalkers, yeah, moving the wounded Stalkers away are going to do pretty well here. Ah, Banshees from CrestForever wandered in. Forced the Liberators to go into anti-air mode. There's more Roaches in here. Rocker, unload it. Unload. Oh, these Roaches get over here. I don't even know, man, but they're having a grand old time. Did they walk across the entire... They might have just walked across the entire map. I don't know. Dude, yeah. More Roaches coming out here. Zealots just evaporating to the Roach acids here. Their acid attack, but buying time for the Stalkers to get some extra hits off. More Roaches in this Nidus, and this circle's gone. Another Nidus coming up. Right at range of a cannon, though, so that's going to kill it before it comes up. You don't actually have to pull any probes to attack. A Nidus Swarm that's in range of a cannon, it will die before it comes up anyway, just alone with the cannon attacking it. And finally, this one goes down. Not giving up on Nidus play yet, though. Rocker is here. He is right outside, kind of a front, bit of a wall position here for AlviNec. Not exactly ton of wall, but whatever. Yeah, so Roaches, man. Now, Roaches are a pretty good unit, but they do lose their effectiveness over time, especially against Terran. So you really want to tech into something else. Lings and Banes are recommended. Ultralisks are really good against Terran, especially if they're going for this Marine stuff. And, oh, Liberator, get out of the Liberator Circle of Doom! Okay, this works. This is a good position here. Zealots can't attack you from this position. Oh, maybe one at a time can. And that Nidus goes down, too. So, I don't know. Minor bits of damage here. Nothing the end of the world for Team South whatsoever. It's 51 and 62 total supply for Team North. Team South is at 58 and 51 supply. That's about where we're expecting in a Brave Noob World game, right? Because everyone's focusing either on microing the offense or microing on defense. We're not really focused on making workers during all that time. That's why everybody's worker count is about what it was, right? About 3 or 4 minutes ago when all that started. So 39 workers to the Protoss AlviNec. He's winning that. 25, 30, 35 for everybody else. So, I mean, yeah, we're not even fully saturating our bases here because, again, we're trying to focus on 2 things at once. Difficult, but that's how you get promoted in StarCraft, is your ability to continue producing SCVs and supply depots, probes and pylons, drones and overlords. If you keep doing that and never really stop doing that, you're going to have a much easier time getting promoted and winning games of StarCraft. Pro tips. AlviNec up the left side. He's got a third Nexus up that way. Third CC's up from CrestForever, and our guy Rocker's a little bit stuck on 2 bases. Right? I understand that. You're going Roach Nidus or maybe Swarmhost Nidus. That's what I like to do. Swarmhosts actually even better than Roaches in this situation. Like if those were Swarmhosts, like you Nidus out here, you launch the Locust, they fly up here, and and then you just put all the Swarmhosts back into the Nidus, and none of them died, and the Locusts are free. It's great. It's super good. Terrans, though, have the ability to lift up their orbital, so they don't fear Swarmhosts as much as Protoss does because they can't do anything about getting this Nexus out of there. There's your third base. So Rocker knows what's up. He's getting a Hydralisk Den. I love that. Adding a bit of Hydralisk Den play is a brilliant idea here, especially against the Liberators that REM knows how to use, which is pretty impressive for a brave noob world game. Absolutely. Zerg player, he's got the cash for it. Got about 1,000 minerals in the bank, so I'd expand here and maybe even expand here at this stage. Got enough money to double expand, and there really doesn't seem to be any, any major threat of an attack coming your way, then definitely go for it. Double expanding in the situation, not too bad, because your third base was late, right? I didn't mention the battle cruisers that CrestForever is making, but he's got battle cruisers, which just got scouted by Hallucinated Phoenix from AlviNec. So, Protoss has some pretty decent answers to battle cruisers. Tempests are really good. Stalkers trade pretty well cost for cost. Marines aren't going to do super well once the battle cruisers get upgrades, which they're working on 1-1 right now. They don't have it yet. So Marines have this bit of a window. Ooh, so Stalker Marine Army is like, okay, we can handle battle cruisers. And then, oh, Rocker, what does he have? Rocker's got 17 roaches, but I think they might be inside a Nidus Worm. Yeah, I think they're all inside his Nidus, which means they technically are not super good on defense here. So third base of Rocker under an immense amount of pressure right now. Can he hold it? Can he hold against the oncoming onslaught? Oh, this is really strong from Team South. They've got the anti-air. They've got the anti-ground. They've got siege tanks, stalkers, marines, and teamwork here too. What I love to see in team games more than anything is teamwork. It's so easy in team games to kind of tunnel vision with your own, what you're doing, your plan. And then your teammate moves out, and you're like, I don't know. And you don't go with them, and then maybe they don't succeed. But if they had your help, they would have, Where are you going home? I don't, what's over here? Are they checking for, like, ninjas? I guess they're checking for ninjas, or... They're like, that's good. We killed the Zerg's third base. That's all we really have to do. I like this. Okay, so now we're going to play... Let's see if these guys could find the Nidus. I think he did. I think he just saw... Yeah, Protoss is running over this way. Good spot. I mean, it's in full view, but that's not a guarantee at this level. That it's... Don't unload. Don't unload here. Get back in. Stop. If you press the Nidus Worm and... You click the Nidus Worm and press stop. Alright, well, the battle cruisers jumped over here, and they're going to try to do what they can against these many stalkers and this many marines. We're the marines who have combat shield and stim, and the stalkers don't have any upgrades whatsoever. But yeah, that's another thing. If you're unloading into a death trap from a Nidus, select the Nidus, press S, and it will stop the unloading from happening. I mean, I do that all the time. This is actually... Have I ever used this spending tab before? I don't know that I've ever used it in my entire casting career. That's amazing. So, yeah, well, look at this. Rocker spent the most on army and also the most on economy here. And actually, the third most on tech, too. So, Rocker's been spending like a madman. He's really still only on the 2 bases, which is... It's going to kill him. It's going to kill him sooner rather than later here. But if you can make some lurkers... Lurkers are another unit that are really good at the pro level and not... I mean, a lot better, I guess, at the lower leagues. There we go. Expanding here to a 4th, too. So it is double expanding. Not exactly as aggressive as I was suggesting. But, I mean, I suggested he double expand when an attack was coming, like, a minute later. So that wasn't good. That's just more a matter of having a scout up here, right? Just having maybe an overlord perched right here on this high ground. Maybe having a ling or just a roach in the general area. So when the army's coming, you know they're coming. You can unload your Nidus, get the army in position to help defend, and ask CrestForever to help you, But if you just get blindsided by an attack, which both players are absolutely just okay with getting blindsided by an attack today because they have no vision of anything in the middle of the map at all. There are no Zelnaga watchtowers. That makes it harder, but still. If you make something, this is a beautiful Overlord perching spot made particularly for Zerg players to be able to scout that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's going to die because there's Vikings and there's high ground spotters. And I mean... But if it dies, then you know the army's there. I mean, at least you get some kind of vision as to what's happening. So more Hydras in production from our guy Rocker. Does he have a lurker den? He does not have that. This is a pretty big, scary army from REM. He's at 165 supply, most supply of anybody in the game. Looking good. Marines, Marauders, tanks, Liberators, Vikings. He also has some medevacs. That's a pretty solid anti-battlecruiser army. Lurker den, a lurker den would be so hot. Let's go. Command center, try to get a 4th base. CrestForever. The Viking count is enough to chase it out. Maybe, I mean, they're like, are we going to kill this? Oh, no, the battle cruisers are here. Oh, they're going to get Yamato too. Whee! Oh, man. I think the Yamato too at the same time, and so that's why that Yamato exploded in midair. But, ooh, expanding. Oh, ninja expand from CrestForever down to the bottom right instead of here. I like a ninja expand on this base. These corners especially are so far away from anything. It's another reason you want to send overlords out if you're Zerg. You want to see if anybody's taking these corner bases. You want to see if anybody's expanded here, you know? I mean, good scouting to see the gold base has been taken by REM. That's fantastic. And look at this. He's expanding up here, too. Yeah, I mean, our guy REM, 173 supply. Number 2 is Rocker with 152 supply with a Roach Hydra-style army. But there is no splash damage with this army. And I really worry about the ability to handle a solid Marine Marauder-style comp with no splash damage as Zerg. It doesn't usually go well. And sometimes crazy stuff can happen in the Brave Noob world, but it's rare. It is really rare for a Zerg player to take out a Terran who's Marine Marauder medevac without having any splash damage at all. No Lurkers, no Banelings, right? No Ultras. Ultras are splash damage too. Their Tusks are doing area of effect damage to big balls of things like these. Marines, Ultras would be amazing here. Spire is on the way here from Rocker Ease, working on a Hive too. And on the other side, I like what REM is doing. AlviNec, what's his splash damage against the enemy Zerg? That's my question for him right now. Well, AlviNec's like, I don't need splash damage. Yes, you do. Zerg, really no matter what Zerg is doing, they're going to trade pretty well against a Protoss if they don't have any splash. No Colossus, no Disruptors, no High Templar, nothing. Yeah, Stalker's Zealot is just not going to do it. Alright, so Battlecruiser army coming down this way slow and quietly because this way they can jump out. They jumped in on that previous battle, and so they couldn't jump out, and they lost some Battlecruisers because of that. But if you slow walk them in, then the teleportation ability is available. Well, it would be, except they teleported over to this corner first. So never mind. Turrets, no match for the power of the Yamato. Look at AlviNec coming all the way home to deal with this. Yeah, I mean, that's a dead, absolutely a dead orbital command. A ton of dead SCVs there, too. That is REM losing 34 SCVs today. Battlecruisers are just being very, a little bit aggressive here. They're like, okay, the Stalkers want to go down that way. Let's pop into the main base. But guess what? Stalkers can blink. And on the other side, we got a big Marine Viking. The Vikings need to go home and help kill these Battlecruisers because they're not doing any good here. Yeah, Battlecruisers jump out after getting a ton of damage done. They jump into abject chaos here. Hydras, come help. Why are you move commanding? Attack move. Ah! The Hydras are dying to the Marines here. Marines going down. Battlecruisers are exploding too. The Hydra count is just taking tank fire. None of them are really... There you go. Now they attack the tank, and okay, there's just enough Battlecruiser... I mean, not just enough. There's enough Battlecruisers here to handle that. That was real scary. But guess who has a million more Stalkers? And Void Rays. With their Prismatic Alignment upgrade, they do bonus damage to armored, and Battlecruisers are armored units. Dude, the Battlecruisers are in so much trouble against these Void Rays and these Stalkers. They're trying to Yamato down individual Stalkers, but I mean, that's not a great high-value target at all. Yeah, I mean, Battlecruisers against the Protoss are pretty tough to pull off. We've seen it sometimes. We've seen it work. And maybe it will here, too, with the assistance of the Hydras that Rocker's been producing. They chew through the Stalkers very easily. And it's a bit of a hold here. I mean, the larger problem for Rocker here is that he's knocked down to 2 bases, which is just not great. Not copacetic for anybody. And sure, 1 base of Team South has died here, but I mean, we're looking at, he's still on 2 bases mining. Protoss has expanded all up this left side. Income right now is CrestForever has the Oh, in the meantime, he lost this bottom right base. I'm not even sure how that happened. Missed that one entirely, but he takes a new 4th base in this location. But yeah, additionally, I guess as long as we're talking about the clan and everything, check out FalconPaladin.store as these Battlecruisers lay waste to AlviNec's 4th base here. And another Nidus comes down into this dead gold base of REMs, and they're going to go on a rampage too. Yeah, FalconPaladin.store, great place to go to get merch. You get Falcon Paladin logo shirts. This one here, which I really like a lot, which you can't quite see in this location, but it's over here. You got that one. You've got Falcon Paladin's Worker Scouting for Bronze League players camp, summer camp shirts, which are absolutely funny. I like them a lot. You've got Terry the Overlord shirts. You got mugs. You have beanies. Check it out. Okay, this is getting chaotic, though. AlviNec blinks into the main base of CrestForever, trying to wipe these battlecruisers out. He's got 2-2 upgrades against the 3-3 of CrestForever. And yeah, this is just Zerg player Rocker really struggling against large groups of Marines, especially if they've got 1-1 upgrades and stim and combat shield. So we're base racing at this point. It sure looks like it anyway. I don't know if there's enough from Team North for base race here, although the battlecruisers are kind of winning up north here too. So this could turn into maybe less of a base race and more of a couple of bases die and then everybody goes home kind of a situation. Yeah, I mean, this group of Marines not going to do super hot against 3-3 battlecruisers. They basically tickle them. And I like how they priority targeted the Marines there instead of the Vikings. I don't know if that's the AI messing up. Should probably kill the Vikings first. They hit you a lot harder than the Marines do, especially in this situation. That was interesting. But yeah, these Hydras, AlviNec, this base is effectively dead. His natural is kaput. But you know, I don't know, killing a base is a fairly satisfying thing to do. REM and AlviNec are at 73 and 57 supply total. CrestForever and Rocker at 110 and 31. Yeah, Rocker really should be doing some long distance mining. Oh, he's got some crazy long distance mining though, because this is his only hatch and the closest mineral patch is here. So that's not good. And then the Marines and Talkers come through and wipe out every one of his Hydralisks. So our guy Rocker is in a bit of trouble, a spot of trouble, as they would say in England. But I don't know, REM's mining, AlviNec's mining, CrestForever's mining from kind of 2 bases right now, and he's expanding again. I love that for him. He needs to send some cash. He's got 2,600 minerals. You can send cash to your teammates. I guess Rocker's on 800 and 800. Oh, maybe he just did. You might just give him a bunch of money. Okay, so yes, he's re-expanding now. Rocker's expanding down at his 3rd base location. I mean, send one of your drones down here, man. I would double expand at this stage of the game. Just try to get 2 hatcheries up, get that larva production going. Try to get back on your feet as much as Zergly possible. I know it's not easy, but something you just gotta do. You gotta fight. You gotta fight. Come back from your 0 actually, he's got a Ling and a Hydra. You're virtually 0 army here, but it looks like Team South might just have enough here. Splash damage from REM. Again, AlviNec is allergic to splash damage apparently, but oh, CrestForever wanders through. Just kind of casually wipes out this left side. I don't know, we'll call it a 10 o'clock base. Can CrestForever solo a win here? Because he might have to. I'm not sure there's enough time. Dude, he's getting upgrades. Rocker's like, what I need right now is 3-3. No. I think you need drones. I think you need more drones than anything else. That's a recommendation. Does he have Yamato? He's got Yamatos. Yamato the Vikings, dude. Yamato the Void Rays. There you go. You try to escape. Good luck with that. Yamato the Void Rays. That doesn't one-shot him, but it makes him really vulnerable to further attacks. Yeah. Brings him almost down to nothing. I like how these Zealots are like, we got this. Good, great battlecruiser micro here from CrestForever. High grounding it against these low ground. REM taps out. Whoa. I guess he's like, well, I lost all my Vikings. GG. CrestForever and Rocker kind of get the win. Awesome. That was truly fantastic. What a great game. What a great display of battlecruiser micro and macro here from CrestForever. And on the other side, Rocker, he's got his 3-3 upgrades going, and he's got 4 drones. You just got 4,000 minerals because CrestForever tapped out. And then he just left. Oh, man. Absolutely, truly fantastic. Well played. Just disgusting well-played game there from CrestForever. Rocker just needed splash damage against all those Marines. Make some Lurkers, make some Ultras, make some Banelings, something. Something along those lines. But other than that, I liked the Nidus play. I liked the Nidus play with the roaches. Got a ton of damage done here against REM. The Nidus with the hiders was also very cool. Using Niduses is a fun thing to do and a pretty effective thing to do in StarCraft. So doing it isn't going to make you lose the game, and it's fun, so why not? And on the other side, man, these BCs just killing it. 38 kills, 23 kills. Okay, 7, 32. How did that one have 2? 31, 8. Okay, they're not sharing their kills here, but man, insane. Insane. End of the day, resources lost were 32,000 from AlviNec, 28,000 from REM, 25,000 from Rocker, and only 15,000 from CrestForever. He only lost 14 battle cruisers today. That's really all he made was battle cruisers, so he had 16 at the end of the game. That'll do. I like the composition from REM. It's Marines, it's tanks, it's Liberators, Vikings. He needed to do better with the Vikings, though. Just a higher, like really higher number of them. Once you realize that somebody's going battle cruisers, tons of them. And then for the Protoss, Tempests, man. Tempests outrange battle cruisers and hit them like trucks. That's a high recommendation, too. So, GG, good teamwork on both sides. Honestly, tons of fun. Liked it a lot. Fantastic. Truly fantastic. All right. So right there, bam. It is going to be it from me today. This is Ben, Falcon Paladin, coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a 2v2 Brave Noob World. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.